Thanks for joining us. You're watching ARIRANG News Break live from Seoul. I'm Handaeun. The newly elected leader of the ruling Saenuri Party, Lee Jung-hyun, started his new role by visiting the Seoul National Cemetery this morning. He urged the party to unite to push through President Park Geun-hye's policy initiatives. We begin today by taking a look back at Lee's big moment at the Saenuri Party convention. For that, here's our Park Ji-won.
During its fourth national convention held at Jamsil Indoor Stadium in southern Seoul, the ruling Saenuri Party picked three-term lawmaker Lee Jung-hyun as its new party leader on Tuesday. In his acceptance speech, the 58-year-old politician vowed to eradicate the party's long-standing factions and to strengthen national security.
I will make the Saenuri Party protect this great Republic of Korea. That is my honor and my mission.
Lee said he will particularly focus on eradicating regional division and factional feuds, as he himself has always been an outsider to the Conservative Party, as one of very few Saenuri lawmakers representing a district in Korea's southwestern Jeollanam-do province, where liberal candidates mostly have prevailed. For the party's decision-making body Supreme Council members, three-term lawmaker Jo Won-jin and Kang Seok-ho, two-term lawmaker Lee Jang-woo, and first-term lawmaker Choi Yeon-hae were elected. For the party's first-ever representative of the youth at the Supreme Council, 42-year-old entrepreneur Yoo Chang-soo was elected. President Park also attended the ruling party's convention earlier in the day and called for unity and an end to the divisions within the party.
새로운 변화와 화합을 이루어 국민들에게 신뢰와 믿음을 줄 수 있는 정당으로 거듭나야 합니다. 분열과 갈등을 야기하는 정치도 끝내야 합니다. 저는 이러한 정치의 변화를 이뤄내는 것이야말로 새누리당에게 주어진 소명이라고 믿습니다. 이를 위해서는 우리 당부터 새롭게 거듭나야만 합니다.
The president also used the opportunity to appeal to her party members that the deployment of THAAD is critical to national security and that it should not be subject to political debate. With new leaders in place, the party's next task will be to unify the factions that have brought about divisions with its membership. Park Ji-won, ARIRANG News.
It seems we have confirmation that China's opposition to the deployment of a powerful U.S. missile defense system to South Korea was the reason why the UN Security Council didn't speak with one voice, condemning North Korea for its latest missile provocation. Our Connie Kim explains.
China's opposition to the deployment of THAAD was reportedly the root of the disharmony that prevented the adoption of a UN Security Council statement condemning North Korea for its ballistic missile launch early this month. A UN official who asked not to be named told South Korean media outlets that China wanted the statement to reflect its opposition to THAAD. The official says the U.S. declined China's request, meaning a statement never materialized. This is not the first time the Security Council has failed to adopt a statement on North Korea. China has reportedly blocked statements drafted in July after Pyongyang fired land-based and submarine-launched ballistic missiles in an apparent protest to the THAAD deployment. Beijing says a THAAD battery in South Korea will destabilize the region and negatively impact its national security interests. South Korea and the United States reject China's claims. Connie Kim, ARIRANG News.
On the economic front, Korea's job market showed weak growth in July. Statistics Korea says the country added 298,000 jobs last month from a year ago, bringing the total number of employed to over 26.6 million. July's figure marks a slowdown from June, when the figure picked up to the 300,000 level for the first time in 3 months. The agency mainly attributed the weak figure to negative job growth in the manufacturing sector, which fell fell for the first time in over 4 years. On top of that, the government's ongoing corporate restructuring drive is taking a toll on certain industries. Korea's shipbuilding hubs, the focus of the restructuring drive, saw their jobless rates go up last month. However, in a glint of light, the youth employment rate edged up to 43.6%, while the youth jobless rate was 9.2%, down from 10.3% in June. Moving on to 2016 Rio Olympics. Day 4 was a golden day for Team Korea and, in particular, young Korean fencer Park Sang-young. For more on his remarkable performance that caught many by surprise and the rest of the day's action, Lee Jung-hyun reports.
Standing atop the podium and beaming with pride, the 20-year-old fencer could barely contain his elation. Bringing home Korea's third gold of the Rio Olympics and its very first in Epee, Korea's Park Sang-young defeated Geza Imre of Hungary 15-14 in the final. The crowd was on the edge of their seats throughout the thrilling match. At one point, Imre was just a point away from victory, leading 14-10, but in a stunning comeback, Park scored 5 points in a row to seal a historic victory. The first-time Olympian then dropped to his knees to soak in his triumph. It was especially impressive when you consider Park, ranked 21st in the world, beat a 41-year-old Olympic veteran who is ranked 3rd in the world. And his route to the final was no easy ride either. On his way to gold, he also defeated Italy's Enrico Gerozzo, the world's second-best fencer, displaying a range of calm yet fiercely aggressive attacks. On top of Park's golden performance, Team Korea's Jang Hae-jin and Lee Seung-hyun on Tuesday comfortably fired their way into the round of 16 in the women's and men's individual archery events. Lee Jung-hyun, ARIRANG News.
Now let's take a quick look at the Rio Olympics medal standing by gold and some of the upcoming events you don't want to miss out on this Wednesday. That's all from me. Keep you tuned to Arirang for more top domestic and global news updates throughout the day. Thank you for watching.